Well, Robbie, after what felt like about 7 years of injury time, it's finished in a win. Eastbourne Borough 2, Hampton and Richmond 1. How's your heart?
Mate, yeah, to be honest, all the emotions you go through in a game was in that game. You know, to be fair, we started the game really well, scored a really good goal, and then we sort of, to be fair to Hampton, which I know with Dow's, like you're always going to get, they ruffled us a little bit, got in our faces, and disrupted us a little bit, and we sort of couldn't handle it a little bit, and we got away from our playing game, and that's got to give them a little bit of credit to that. I said to the players at half-time, we must pass the ball, must be a little bit braver, but it's all right saying that in the dressing room. You know, you've got an opposition who stops you doing things. So, no, listen, I think extremely pleased at the end with the outcome because it was 3 points we desperately needed. And, hopefully it can keep getting the lads' confidence and building that momentum to go forward.
Going in at half-time, did it feel clear then that one goal wasn't going to be enough to win
Yeah,
this?
no, absolutely. I think we always felt we needed a second, but I always felt with Dow's he was going to go in there and G him up, and he did. To be fair to them, they sort of took over the game in the second half. We were hanging in there in many parts. They scored a good goal, and like I just said to the players in there, you don't always have to have the best players in the league, but if you've got a togetherness and a never say die attitude, a commitment and a work rate, things open up for you. And for Kings, I'm really pleased for Kings to get that goal because, he's probably been frustrated, but he's gone on there and got the winner, and I'm really pleased for everybody.
Incredible moment for him. He's really the embodiment of hard work. I mean,
Yeah.
we see him behind the scenes. He gives 100% every game. And I saw, as soon as that full-time whistle went, about half the team collapsed to the floor. They literally crawled off the pitch.
Yeah, no, and that is what you need. That is what you need. And to be fair, the players have probably come under a lot of criticism, to be honest. Whether some that's warranted, whether some of it's not. But to a man today, we didn't have to dig in, and we showed a different side that sometimes I felt, did we really have? But today's proved that. The last two games previously proved that we can, once we play, we're a match for teams. This one today proved that we're up for the fight, and the lads are, giving everything, and to be honest, irrespective of ability or results, that's all you can ask for.
And I think in the last 3 games, something else I've observed is when we concede a goal, the heads don't drop. We almost become better, more in the game.
Yeah, and that is down to belief as well. That is belief, and confidence and results lead belief, and if the lads should be getting more confident now. And listen, the probably negative side of it, to be honest, is we don't know the extent of the injuries we picked up, which we need to have a look at. I'm pretty sure I'll speak to George on that, but that's not ideal in the certain situation we're in. But whatever it is, we have to live with that. But for the moment, we enjoy the 3 points.
Another big game Saturday. Between now and then, a Sussex Cup game.
Yeah.
Where's your head at with that? What's the approach to that game?
We want to win. We want to win, don't you? It's breed confidence. Listen, there will be changes to the team naturally because players need a rest. They've been Saturday, Tuesday. But it gives the other lads who've not been playing so much an opportunity to stake their claim, because while I've kept almost an unchanged team, I to and fro'd a little bit today, but that could change. So it's not like just because you win you keep the same team. We feel like what's best for the team, what's best for that particular game. So listen, we extremely happy. We know we're going at the Tuesday. Like I said, we got to see what the injuries are firstly, and then we'll take it from there. But we focus on Tuesday because we want to breed that habit of winning, and that's my train of thought.
Well, just finally then, a word on the fans who will be going home happy after making this feel like a home game, really.
No, brilliant. Didn't expect anything different. Being behind the lads fantastically, and it's so nice for them to have something to shout about because they've not had that for a certain amount of time. And so I'm really pleased for the supporters. They can go home happy, just like everybody at the club.